Welcome to Razorwind Shores. This is the Horde neighborhood in midnight beta. I am playing the beta. Again, I'll give my little disclaimer here at the beginning. There might be some glitches or different things that happen, and that's just because I'm in beta. But I thought for today's video, I would show you guys where you come in and we would explore this actually kind of pretty, like, when you first come in, you're kind of worried, but trust me guys, it's really pretty. The Horde neighborhood is really nice. So when you first come through the portal, you are greeted by desert. Basically, it looks like Orgrimmar, just a little bit nicer maybe. And then as you come over this little hill, you can really start to see it all come together. Here is the town area of Razorwind Shores. Now, if you watched my other video, this is laid out very similar to the Alliance neighborhood. You have your central hub here with whatever endeavor is happening for the neighborhood, and all of the vendors and stuff kind of circle that. The cool thing about Razorwind Shores is it's really up on this cliff here. You see all these little huts kind of made into the rock, all of these people walking around up this hill. It's really kind of neat over here, actually. Just all of these huts are just coming out of the rocks in the town area. I really like it. As you walk around, you do have all of your vendors like normal, basically exactly like the Alliance neighborhood. So we have all of our decor vendors. These are the same vendors that we have in the Alliance neighborhood. The only difference here is that there are going to be vendors along the water that are basically smugglers. And the smugglers are going to bring some of the Alliance only decor to the Horde, and the smugglers in the Alliance neighborhood bring some of the Horde only decor. Okay, I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit because it's kind of loud. I think it's a little loud sometimes, but so you do get the Alliance items. You can get them over here from the smugglers. There's also a cart, just like the Alliance neighborhood had a cart, but look at this one is being pulled by this little wolf, and look at the little guy. Oh my god, I love it. So you can jump in this cart, go for a ride just like in the Alliance neighborhood. Very cool. They kind of laid them out very similar in that aspect. You can see the map right here. This is the portal for Orgrimmar. This is where you come in, you come down the hill, and this is where like the town is, and then all the housing starts coming, wrapping around this whole area. So we're going to start off on this side of the map, the northeastern side. I actually might change mounts. I love this mount. Look at it. Oh my gosh. He's so cool. I love him so much, but he's kind of loud. His flapping wings, he growls a lot, so we're gonna use this astral one because he's kind of, besides the mooing, he's kind of quiet. So your first area off to the right is all beautiful pine trees. I mean, it's just, it looks like fall. It's just like so beautiful over here. It just looks very, very fall, very lush, lots of mountain sides over here. That's this area right here. I'm going to show you my favorite plot. It's actually not the plot I chose because unfortunately the plot that I wanted was taken in every single neighborhood instance for beta, so I was not able to get the one that I would probably choose. I'll show you the one I did choose, but let me show you my favorite plot. Do you guys hear the music change? Oh, it's so pretty. The music sounds so pretty. Okay. Here is the plot that I would have chosen if I could have. It was taken on every neighborhood. This is plot 46. Okay, this is plot 46. I'll tell you right now why it was taken on every single neighborhood, because you're right across from this beautiful waterfall here. You just have this as your view. This is your view to your right. There's your house. There's the neighborhood. And then when you look this way, you can see everybody else down there. So you're just like top of the hill. You have the high ground. It's such a nice little plot, and you're kind of secluded. You can see here that You have neighbors on the other side, but you're just like the only one up here. You're the only one here, and it's so nice. So this would have been my number one choice, but because it's beta, they don't have a lot of neighborhoods open right now. There's only like 4 different neighborhoods for me to choose from, and this was taken on every single neighborhood. So unfortunately, I didn't get that one, but I think I got the next best one. I chose, I believe this is mine right here. This one, yeah, this one right here. So you can see plot 31, Dry Grave Oasis. It's still near this pretty like waterfall. I'm still kind of near the downtown, but I am a little bit secluded. So I have the mountains behind me. I have the waterfall right here. So if I'm sitting like right here, that's my view of the waterfall. Look how pretty. It's really pretty. I'm across from whatever this is. It looks like maybe a cave system. I haven't really checked this out. I'm not sure. Maybe like a little area that they're digging rocks over here. I'm not sure. But I'm right across from that. I've got a nice plot. I've got a nice big beautiful pine tree right here, which is super nice. So this is the plot that I wound up choosing. I wanted to be near the waterfall. I wanted to be near the mountain. Very similar to my alliance plot, actually, now that I think about it. I kind of wanted to be near the near the waterfall on that one too. I haven't started decorating the outside yet. I can't wait to. I've started my alliance house. I'll definitely do some videos to show you guys that. But this is the one that I chose. Now let's start heading down around this way. So as you fly through, you can see how the plots are very just like kind of in the middle of all the trees. If you want to be more of in a foresty area, you're gonna want to be on this eastern side of the map because it's just very foresty over here. There's also a plot. Ooh, this person has done some cool stuff. Let's go check it out. I'm like spying on my neighbors. Wow, look at this. Okay, this person's already doing really cool stuff with their plot. Look at the outside of their house. They've completely changed the outside of the house. They've made it look so different. I love it. It looks so cool. I really like this fountain. Look at this fountain with the little firecracker on it. Wow, they did a really great job. This is plot 15. So you have basically a mountain right behind you. So this was very secluded, I would say. And your view, oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. This is your view. This is actually a very good plot. Maybe I should have chosen this one. So many choices. I don't even know what to choose. There's also another one over here. There's a fun drawbridge that takes you across, and this player too has done some cool stuff with their house. Wow, people are getting so creative. I love to see this. That looks amazing. So this one also backs up to the mountain, but then when you turn, you have this as your view off your plot. So these two are I think all 3 of these are probably my favorite areas, and they were taken on every single map. So get in there and grab these if you like the mountain plots. So as you head down, these are a little more open. You can see, because you don't have that mountain behind your house, so you get a little plot right on the cliffside here. This player's also done some cool stuff with their plot. So yeah, this is the whole kind of fall looking area. Nice little plots in here, lots and lots of trees. But let's start heading down. I think I'll take you guys over here. Let's check out this one. Let's check out number 8. You can see this view right here. Oh, so pretty. The waterfall's coming off. We're just leaving this fall area. You can see the fall area is kind of to our right here. There's little seating areas right off on the cliffside. So pretty, this waterfall. This is also actually probably a pretty decent plot. I just like all these plots in this area. I don't know, I think all of these are really great, but that's 52 right here. Kind of, you have your own, I don't know, your own little walkway out there with a seating area. Very nice. So here we're coming out on plot number 8. So you can see everything changes a lot over here. So this is more dry, more beachy. We've got all the palm trees, but we've got the red dirt, the red dry dirt. It kind of looks like, if you've ever been to Utah, this looks like Utah, like these mountains and stuff, all this red dirt. But then you also have a lot of beach and stuff out here. So these, you cannot have a plot out here on this little island. It looks like these are plots, but I think this is like NPC houses, because you can see where I am. Oh, there's a flight master out here. So yeah, there's no plots here. It looks like they're mainly around this area, so let's start heading in. So you can see right here, I don't think these are not plots either. This might be the smugglers. I can't, no, looks like maybe just NPC houses. Kind of cute little NPC area right here. As you come down, these right here are right along the beach. You've got 5, 1, 13, 3. These are all like beach plots, and I mean beach plots. You're on basically a little island here. You've got your sand everywhere. You've got turtles in the water, beautiful blue water, a little fishing spot. This is a great one if you want to be straight on the water and you want to fish. This is great. And then this would be your view of the beautiful beachy island. I mean, if you've just dreamt of living the island life, you want to be down here on the beach. So you can see they're starting to have some cactuses out here. So we've got all of these plots right here on the beach, just in a line. Everybody's got beachfront views. And then back here, it's a little more cactusy and dry. Now, unfortunately, this is not a plot. These are more NPC houses. So you're gonna see these just kind of throughout, kind of wonder, why can't I have that? Well, you can't. Those are just like NPCs that live over here on the island. But right behind me is a plot, actually, that nobody has chosen, right here on the beach. You can see the little sign right here. Let's actually go down and we can probably click and see what it is. This plot number 7. So yeah, plot number 7. I could just move in right now if I wanted to change plots and be right on the beach here. Very, very nice view for them. Here's another kind of secluded island plot down here on number 19. So all of these are really nicely secluded plots on the beach. I love these. I'm gonna head in this way. Everything is so different here. I've noticed in Razorwind Shores, they just really have a different feel. We had the fall looking forest over there. We have the beach to our right, and then to our left, we have the desert. So you're gonna get lots of different feels here. If you're from Nevada or Utah, this is gonna feel right at home. You're gonna feel perfectly at home. It has geysers coming out of the water, lots of cool like deserty feels over here. I actually almost chose one of these plots because look, it's just like this little mountain road going all the way up, and then they have these plots up here on the mountain tops, and this one is still open. I almost got this plot right here. I think it was this one or the one behind it. I think it was this one. So this is plot 49, and then I don't know what number this is because nobody has taken it. So let's jump down here. Let's see. This is plot 22. Okay, nobody has taken plot 22, but you're overlooking the beach. You still have trees, and you get your own overlook over here that you can go hang out in. So I don't know. I almost chose this one. I was very close to choosing this one, but I decided to go with the mountain plot. But this is so nice over here. I love it. You do have a neighbor right here who has probably the best view. Your neighbor gets the view of the actual beach here. They chose the highest one, all pretty, with a little boardwalk around their place. And then you can go across these awesome, like, kind of scary looking bridges here up high. If you don't like heights, you're not gonna like this area at all. And there's more plots over here. Oh, look at this one. Oh my gosh, wait, let's find the front. Where's the front? Okay, this player has literally covered their house in stone to completely change the look of it. Very cool. I can't wait to play around with this some more on my Horde side because people are doing such awesome things. This is plot 12, so that's a really cool area. So all of these you can even see on the map. These are the bridges that go across. If you want to be up high, if you're not scared of heights, then you're going to want to be down here in this bottom section. Now, as you turn around, you can see it's getting way more tropical. This whole side of the map is very, very tropical. Lots more palm trees. You still have the beach. So this is still like some beachy plots, but a little bit more green, a little bit more flowers over here, a little more than the other plots. So we're right around this area. This is where it starts to get green. Right in here, it's nice and tropical to the western side of the town. So you can see here, you still have waterfalls, but they're tropical waterfalls. It's a little different than the mountain view. Here's a cave. I haven't been in here. Should we explore? Let's go in this cave. Oh, look at this. Okay. Oh, just like a nice little cave. So the Alliance neighborhood also had a little cave. Maybe these are hot springs. You could just come in here and do a little bit of swimming in the hot springs. But look at this view. This is really pretty. So there's lots of little caves and stuff. Make sure you do your exploring when you get into the neighborhoods. See how tropical it is? We've got these are Monstera plants. These are like giant monsteras here, so this is definitely the tropical zone. But you can see here, I'm just gonna walk around this area a little bit. These are definitely like hot springs. You see how they look misty and foggy. It's like a little hot spring that you can soak in. There's some frogs. Are these frogs? Yep, there's a frog. Is this a dead lizard? Okay, I don't know if that one's alive or if it's beta. I don't know, maybe he didn't make it. You definitely have some cool wildlife over here. We've got some lizards. This is where you're gonna find your hippos. So if you're just like a huge hippo fan, I don't know, you're gonna find the hippos in this area to your west. So it's very, very pretty over here though. I love how clear the water is. It's just crystal clear blue. There's a hippo down there in the corner in the water. So this is, you know, if tropical is your dream, then you're gonna absolutely love this area. Now I'm gonna check out the furthest west. This is number 2 up here, and it's kind of it's still tropical, but you got more of the like the red dry rock up here, but you have your own waterfall. Oh my goodness, so this player has their own waterfall and their own little diving board right here, so they could just go diving, go for a swim. There's the house to the right. You don't have any neighbors behind you. You have the mountains behind you, and then your nearest neighbor is this guy over here. But you have your own waterfall. You have your own little seating area right here. So this is a nice little semi-secluded plot right here, and it looks like you're near another flight path if you want. So let's head back down. I don't think I really checked out these 4, so let's go check out these 4. They're the closest to the town, basically. I mean, I'm pretty close up here, but I would say these are the closest. So if you want to be right next to the town, let's go check those out. Here's another player that's totally changed the outside. It looks really nice over here. Oh, I love it. Let's go check out those houses. Okay, so these are kind of like in the ravine down here in these like mountains and stuff. So there's one up here on. Okay, sorry the lighting changed a little bit. I just got kicked. The beta, I don't know, it just like disconnected. I had to reconnect, and now it's all foggy. So this is good for you guys to see that, you know, the weather does change here. You're not always going to have a beautiful sunny day in your house. Sometimes it's going to look overcast, like it's going to rain. So the rest of the video might be a little rainy. I think it actually might be raining. Is it actually raining? I think it might be. But anyways, these are the plots that are closest to the town. You have one up here on the hill. You have one down here on my left. Just like nice little areas. And then it's like there's another one over here. Oh, there's one right here on the other side. Okay, and then there's some behind here. So right now I am facing this way. So these are the closest to the town. This one might be the actual closest. Number 16 right behind me. Oh, now it's sunny. Okay. It looks like they have their own path. You could go this way, come up around, and then there you go. You're in the town. So if your goal is to be close to the town, you're probably gonna want one of those plots right there. But there you go, guys. Look how dreary it is all of a sudden. I guess it's gonna be a rainy day in Razorwind Shores. What do you guys think of the Horde neighborhood? I think they did a really good job with it. I think they kept true to the Horde look without everything just being dry and deserty, because you have this whole beautiful pine tree area that you can choose. If you could see it in this weather that we have right now, you could also be down on the beach and have it just be beautiful blue beachy water, you know, clear blue water down here. It's very nice. Or if you prefer to be a little more like tropical, there's this whole tropical area here. And if you do love the desert, here you go. This is the desert. If you want your Horde character to just be living in the desert, you can do that too. I hope this gave you guys a little bit of an overview of the Horde neighborhood. Which area is your favorite? I still love the fall trees. That's just my favorite. Although those Cliffside over here, these with the fall trees and the Cliffside, those are a close second. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye!